In a moment that sent shockwaves through social media and the entertainment world, Jonathan Majors may have just confirmed that his wife, Meagan Good, is expecting a child, and the internet went into complete meltdown. But the real twist? His ex-partner, the one who stood at the center of his legal and personal controversies just months ago, reportedly had an emotional breakdown shortly after the announcement. Yes, this is the kind of drama that seems ripped straight from a Hollywood script. But it's playing out in real life, messy, raw, and painfully public. It all started with an innocent-looking Instagram live. Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good appeared together, smiling and seemingly carefree. Fans flooded the chat with comments, but one particular message set everything off. A viewer pointed out what they called Meagan's pregnancy belly and asked if the couple had any news to share. Jonathan's reaction? A sly glance toward Meagan's stomach, a pause, and then the cryptic response. Who knows if she's pregnant? I can't call it. It wasn't an outright confirmation, but it wasn't a denial either. And in Hollywood, silence can speak volumes. The moment quickly went viral. Clips of the live flooded TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram reels. But what people noticed even more than Jonathan's answer was Meagan's face. She looked tense. Uncomfortable. Almost as if he had said something she wasn't ready to share. The next part of this story took an even more emotional turn. Only hours later, a video began making its way through fan forums and YouTube channels, reportedly showing Jonathan's ex-girlfriend in a state of emotional distress. While the woman's identity hasn't been officially confirmed, many believe it was Grace Jabari, the same ex who accused Majors of assault back in 2023, leading to his arrest, public fallout, and eventual conviction on harassment and reckless assault charges. In the clip, she's visibly shaken, some would say devastated. She doesn't mention Jonathan or Meagan by name, but her words and demeanor say everything. Crying, pacing, and appearing overwhelmed, she talks about betrayal, pain, and the emotional toll of being replaced so quickly. Online, fans immediately linked the timing to Jonathan's pregnancy tease. The reaction was fast, fierce, and deeply divided. Some viewers called it karma, others called it heartbreaking. Many felt sympathy for a woman who was once deeply involved in his life and is now watching him move forward, while her own name is still attached to controversy, scandal, and legal headlines. Let's not forget, Jonathan Majors and Grace were still publicly connected when the 2023 incident unfolded. The case against him rocked Hollywood. He was swiftly dropped by Marvel Studios, management agencies, and several brand deals. Meagan Good stepped in shortly after, standing by his side in a way that shocked the public. Many accused her of enabling or overlooking his behavior, while others called it love and loyalty. Their whirlwind romance led to marriage earlier this year in March 2025. Photos from the intimate ceremony were never officially released, but insiders say it was a small and deeply personal celebration, away from the public eye. And now, just months later, talk of a baby. Whether Meagan is actually pregnant hasn't been confirmed officially, but Jonathan's hint was enough to set the internet on fire. And when you factor in his ex's emotional spiral, well, things just got way more complicated. Social media lit up with reactions. One fan tweeted, "Imagine going through public humiliation, standing up in court, and then watching the man who dragged you through hell start a family with someone else. I'd crash out too." Another wrote, "It's giving PR disaster. If Meagan is pregnant, this should have been announced with class, not thrown out during an Instagram live with no care in the world." Meanwhile, others defended Jonathan, saying he has the right to move on and start a family if he chooses. But even supporters had to admit, the timing was rough, the delivery was messy, and the emotional toll on his ex seems undeniable. As of now, Jonathan and Meagan have not released an official pregnancy announcement. There's been no statement from her camp, and no interviews or confirmations. Meagan has been keeping a low profile, avoiding the press and skipping events she was previously scheduled to attend. So, what does this all mean for Jonathan Majors? For Meagan Good? And for the ex, who many say is still trying to heal from a painful and very public split? For Majors, this might be a personal high, but public opinion is still torn. Despite his marriage and possible baby on the way, many people haven't forgotten the trial, the conviction, and the heavy accusations that came before it. For Meagan, this could be the start of a new chapter, motherhood with the man she chose to love against all odds. But some fans are still hoping she takes a closer look at the past before stepping too deep into the future. And for Jonathan's ex? The emotional breakdown shows just how much healing may still be left. Whether it was heartbreak, jealousy, or unresolved trauma, it's clear that this pregnancy news hit hard. This isn't just celebrity gossip, it's real people, real pain, and a real example of how love, loss, and the need for closure don't always line up neatly. As this story unfolds, one thing is certain, this Hollywood triangle has become one of the most talked about dramas of the year. And the next chapter could change everything. We'll keep watching for updates, whether it's a formal announcement from Meagan, a new response from the ex, or the next move in Jonathan Majors' unpredictable journey through fame, family, and forgiveness.